Hello team, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. We are looking at the ghost ship of the Baltic Sea inside Sweden's ultimate stealth Corvette. Looking forward to this one. I don't know too much about ships. I spent 16 years in the British Army, but I love watching these videos, learning a little bit more about them, learning with you guys. Hopefully you enjoy sort of my reaction, my review of this video and this ship. And if you have any thoughts, comments, then please drop them below and check out the original video in the description. I always look forward to hearing what your thoughts are and what your comments are. And before we get started as well, if you could like, share and subscribe to combatreadyhq, and you can also support the channel with our Patreon page, become a channel member. So shout out to all those channel members. You can join our free community Discord, and you can head over to combatreadyhq.co.uk, check out some of our merchandise and coffee blends. But let's get into this. Nice. What an opening scene. Visby class Corvette. I do have to say, I like the look of the new modern day ships. 57mm cannon. Just look how quick that opens up. It's impressive how many rounds it can get off as well. Being ex-armoured reconnaissance, commanding and firing and driving the CVRT Scimitar 30mm cannon. I've seen, you know, what damage that can do, so I can only imagine what damage a 57mm cannon firing automatic can do. Look at them rounds. If one of them comes towards you, that is going to ruin your day. Oof, look at them. Look at the accuracy. So wonder what the range is of these anti-ship missiles. The accuracy looks bang on. They're going to hit their target. And depending on what ship, anyone, please, if you know, comment below. Depending on whether it's going to hit an aircraft carrier, a destroyer, another Corvette. What sort of damage is that going to do? That looks pretty sinkable to me, but I'd like to know your thoughts. Four torpedo launchers. Oh, on top of the 8 anti-ship missiles as well.
Last deck, scope contract.
Okay, can land helis on and off. So I'm guessing between obviously the anti-ship and the cruise missiles, the torpedoes, torpedoes obviously gonna fly into the water. More likely, it's obviously gonna hit the underneath of the ship, more likely sinking that ship, compared to the anti-ship missiles, more likely just going to sort of destroy it. Once again, I'd like to know the ranges of those torpedoes. want to see what this looks like inside. Nice. Look at, can you imagine being the captain of that? So high tech. I can only imagine what half those instruments do. It's pretty decent size as well. They've got a lot of room up there. Look at all the navigational systems they've got there. I'm guessing they've got weather radars as well. All their mapping. Nice. Is it just the 3 crew they have up there? Or would you normally have more? Look at all that. That's where it all happens. So again, obviously this is the Combat Information Center. They're obviously keeping eyes out for enemy ships, enemy aircraft. And is this where obviously all the coordination comes from for the fire control orders as well? I'd be interested to obviously see it in the rest of the video. Is this where they control the cannon, the antiship missiles, the torpedoes? Amount of screens in there that you've obviously got to keep an eye on. Must be hectic in there when something does kick off. I'd be interested to see what they stay in. It's mad how this is all put into a ship and how you live. What is that, a one-man bedroom for the officer? So there's the kitchen. I'd love to actually see the size of this ship because they've got quite a bit of room in here. The mess. I think they call it the Galley in the Royal Navy. Is it the Galley instead of the Scoff House? It's quite small, obviously pretty basic. It's just where you've got to go and chill, got to go and have something to eat. Doesn't need to be too high tech, too modern. Basically, you're just going to go down there, chill, eat when you're not working and not sleeping, which I'm guessing most of the time when you're on a ship, you're pretty much working or sleeping. I'd love to compare this to a British ship, Corvette. Standard, playing cards, what's pretty much most of the time you do when you go away on ops. Look how alley that looks. You can see why it's called the ghost ship. Obviously the way it's designed, shaped, to be obviously not be seen on radar. It looks like it moves at some speed as well. Really do like the look of modern day sort of ships, boats. whatever you call them. I'll be interested to know what the difference is actually. Just look pretty sick, don't they? Just look at it. It looks like it could just do some damage. You can see why you're obviously going to struggle to see that out at sea. Obviously going to have issues with radar. More information on the actual ship. Might have to find another video on that. But yeah, it's one you definitely don't want to mess with if obviously you come up against it. Pretty decent ship. You can see by the way it's shaped, obviously with its sort of stealthy look. So it's going to be hard to see under radar. I think you'd obviously struggle to see at distance as well if you're looking at sort of through binoculars or some sort of form of periscope. The 7mm cannon, I would have liked a little bit more information on that. You know, how many rounds does it hold? How many does it fire? Maybe we could sort of find that. You know, 8 anti-ship missiles, 4 torpedoes. Obviously, they've got ammunition each side, so you got 4 anti-ship missiles one side, 4 anti-ship missiles the other side. Same with the torpedoes, just depending on where the enemy threat is. Let's have a look. Stealth Corvette, the Visby class, absolute beasts. So apparently it cost $184 million in commission in 2009. Can do speed of 35 knots, so 40 miles an hour plus. It did look like it was going fast. Armament. So you got the 4 400mm torpedoes. This one Boffer's 57mm Mark III gun, which you know about. Yeah, not too much information here really. I would have liked to know a little bit more. Let's see if we click on that. Here we go. Muzzle velocity 1035 meters per second. So that's absolutely rapid. Effective firing range is 8,500 meters. Okay, so 8.5 kilometers is a pretty decent effective firing range for sort of a cannon like that. Maximum firing range, it can fire out to 17k, so 17,000 meters. Has 40 ready rounds, 120 rounds ready in racks in mount. The Mark III has 120 rounds up to 40 rounds in dual hoist, 1,000 rounds in mounting. So what you're talking around 160 rounds. This is what it's going to hold. Out to 8.5 kilometers effective. It can fire out to 17k. It's going to do some damage for sure, and being 57mm as well, it definitely will punch through quite a bit. So yeah, well, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna have to find another video on that. It looks like a mean fighting ship. It's definitely going to do some damage, and it's definitely going to sort of gather intelligence when it's out there. But I would like to know a little bit more. But yeah, a very decent video. You can go and check them out in the description. As always, please give them a like, share and a follow. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.